I'm going to talk about a very simple topic where whoever is starting doing their eye look right, even including myself when I was a beginner, I don't color correct my eyes. That is like picking a canvas that already has uneven surface or discoloration, and then you are trying to paint on top. Or think like you have a wall that you are trying to paint, but you can see the holes, you can see the uneven surface, and there are like a different color in the background, all those. So what will you first do? You patch all the things, you make sure the surface is clean, and then you will go with painting the surface, because that's when you will actually see the color. How many times it happens like we see a color on the paint catalog, but when we paint at our home it may look different, because the way we paint, some people will do a very thin layer, some people may do a thick layer, sometimes we roll it like unevenly. It all matters, right? It's the same concept. Whenever you are doing your eye look, let me come closer so that you can see. Do you see the discoloration? Do you see the uneven skin tone? How it is different color here. It is like you can see the little bit of veins and darkness around this area. And if you are going over with whether it's a regular ShadowSense color or this, it may not look proper. So I'm going to take you very easy and simple way of doing it. For example, assume that you are going to do a ShadowSense color. Then I obviously like you to use a base shadow that will color correct. There are different choices based on your skin tone, and if you think I'm not into that level and I don't want to do it, then at least try with your whatever you are going to use on your face, whether it's your CCTM, whether your foundation, or you can even do a tiny bit of concealer just to color correct. I'm just going to show you on one side so that you can see the difference. And if you are using ShadowSense concealer, a tiny bit goes a long way, so you don't need a lot. So I'm going to just take it and use it here. So I'm concentrating mainly closer where it is the darkness and discoloration is. So even if you are someone who is going to just use a liner and an eyeliner, finishing your eye with this is going to give more of a flawless base, because there are times when people don't finish their neck or sometimes their ears. What happens is it will look odd. So always make sure you finish with that. So here is the one that has the base, and here is the one that has discoloration. Do you see the difference here? Whereas here you will see it is color corrected, and now even with a liner my eyes will look clean. So that's where the start point is. So we are just picking a color that I'm going to showcase. I picked Anglo Shimmer, which is one of my favorite. I know it's a sold out color, but trust me, I just wanted to show you a color that you can find the differences. I know you can see when the color is almost done, that means I have used other color a lot. So here I'm just using it as a all over lid color. These are like beautiful one and done color. Like even this one, dust shimmer. You cannot go wrong with colors like this. I'm just blending the corners. If you practice, you will do this in less than a minute. I'm just going to blend the edges so that I don't have any harsh lines. It's like anytime when you're learning, start with colors that are like all over the lid, and then you can play with them. For example, I can add a brown at the end, I can add a black at the end, I can do so much. I'm also going to add the color toward my lower lash line. Yeah, that's it. This is one side, right? Now let's go over with where I didn't color correct. So same way, I'm just going to press the color a little bit here. So when you're learning, right, give yourself permission to make mistakes. I think as an adult, that is one thing we want to get it done in the very first try. Everything needs practice and also patience. So here is one side where I had the color correction and everything. This is where you can see the color here is a little bit different from my what do you say, like the way I have my foundation, versus here you can see a little bit of darkness, whereas here you can see it is like evenly distributed. The difference will be even more obvious when you have dark circles. I have many people, for example, including my husband, who has like very dark lids and around the area, because sometimes it can be hereditary. So in those cases, obviously having a color corrected line will make more the color to pop, rather than, you can see here the color is a little darker compared to here. So here you can see the actual color of the product. So that's the key here. Once you learn these concepts, then adding something makes it so easy for you to adapt. For example, I can just add a brown on the outer corner to take it to the next level. And then same with, once I finish my liner and mascara, it will pop. Today I'm just going to finish it with mascara to show you the difference, because now you don't see my lashes at all, and my lashes obviously will have the products that we were blending, right? So the eyeshadow would definitely had the brush would have touched it. Same with the color corrected might have touched it. So finishing with the mascara is going to make the difference. So I'm going to do that to this side so that you learn. Makeup is always about tools and techniques and illusion. So it is like whether you learn your contouring, whether your blush and everything, it's always about how, even this one I was talking to my friend the other day. So when you are using a mascara, make sure you take it this way rather than pumping air when you want to take out the product, because that way your mascara will not have more air inside, so that it doesn't dry out faster. Because anytime when you are using a product for quite a while, you want to make sure you are taking care of it well and no bacteria build up, particularly products that are using closer to your eyes. So make sure to do that. So here is the difference. I didn't even finish any eyeliner, but I just finished mascara on the outer corner. That will lift the eyes rather than this will make the eyes look droopy. Like it feels like it's not completed. So take, if you're trying to learn your eyeliners or mascaras, try finishing it and then judge it. I know we quickly judge just by doing this and then we'll wipe it off. We are like, no, it doesn't suit me. But once you do this, then it makes a whole difference. This is what I wanted to show. I hope you learned something today. And if you struggle with anything, always make sure to ping me. I would love to teach you these simple tricks that you can follow.